How's it going, guys? This is your boy Papi Wolf, and today we're going to be talking about the One Piece manga and how amazing it's been, really. We're at chapter 99, 999, not 99. And God, does this chapter not disappoint? I mean, for God's sakes, man, we have Ace in it, and Ace is one of my favorite characters all of One Piece, and I know that's like a lot of people's one of on top 10 lists, but I love Ace simply for most of the reasons why I love being a sibling. But we can go into that when the bridge crosses. Right now, let's jump right into the chapter, shall we? So when we jump right into the chapter, we see Ace versus Yamato. So we're straight into the fight. We see them clashing, and it's honestly pretty even. I like how Ace kind of comments on Yamato's strength, saying like, "Wow, you're not even a captain, and you're this powerful." And keep in mind, this is a young Ace. I think at this point he's made second division captain at this point, and he's being able to keep up with Yamato. Yamato being someone I can assume hasn't really trained, just naturally is that strong without training. I have no idea yet, but as it moves on through the chapter, they're fighting each other, and it's what I really like about this is it's Ace kind of ensuing what Whitebeard did for him, only for Yamato, because she's a girl who wants to, explore the world. She wants the adventure. She longs for that pirate life, like the life of freedom, but she's, actually shackled down because of her father. So it's kind of has this kind of like Prince Charming kind of thing to it, just a tad bit, But instead of saving her, he inspires her to save herself, or to at least have faith in the dream of being free, and reminding her that even though she hates her dad, and even though she hates the whole situation, like, she shouldn't be in the shadow of that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like how he always felt he was in the shadow of Roger, Whitebeard's the one who told him, "You're not. You are your own person, and you have your own destiny." And I think that's just such a powerful thing to like bestow onto somebody. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed the kind of camaraderie that comes with Yamato and that comes with Ace. Like, they just have such like the nice vibe, and it's really cool how, like, even when she fights Luffy, or he fights Luffy, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. She even comments, I'm gonna use she because it's a girl, but she just calls herself, when she refers to herself as a man, it's when she calls herself Odin, but no, I'll call her he. It's easier. They. So when they fight Luffy, she comments on his strength, saying, I haven't been in a fight like this since a long time ago. And she's referring to Ace, and it's clear to see that this is why she's referring it. Like, they just fight similar. They have a similar aspect to them, and I really do enjoy like how she's able to kind of tell, like, well, you guys are brothers because you guys fight this way, or like, I'm able to kind of see that through your guys' strength. But as Ace and her keep fighting, remember, this is the flashback scene. They kind of stop. They chill out. They all share drinks. They're all having fun, and then she's kind of asking him stuff about, like, okay, well, tell me about the world. I want to know about the outside world. And he tells her everything. He tells her about Beige. He tells her about Law, and how, like, Kid, they're the new supernovas. They're the worst generation. They're gonna be out and about. And my favorite part of this whole chapter is when he comments on the one supernova who he believes is gonna like turn the whole world upside down. And this is where like my love for Ace comes out. Is I love how much Ace fangirls over his own family, how much in the end of the day, when it comes to like his little brother, like, he will fucking like ride the whole like hype train for him. He's like, oh, like they haven't even seen the best one yet. He hasn't even sailed yet. He's coming in a few years, and that's my little brother. And I love how like Yamato, like, they kind of comment like, oh, like, why do you always talk about your little brother? And he goes, I'll talk about my little brother all I want. And it's just that kind of thing that makes me love Ace, is that he really does love his family, and he really does see like their potential, and he sees, like, I wouldn't say he sees like the future for them, but he's just so proud, and he just believes in his heart that they're gonna do amazing things, that it's basically truth for him. And I can wholeheartedly agree on that very topic. Yeah, like just seeing how Ace just has that like admiration for his own siblings, like reminds me of my own admiration for my own siblings, and how much, even though I'm the oldest, I believe that they'll all surpass me and do great things. But yeah, it's just those little things that, like, when they sew it into the story, I can't help but like think like, damn, Oda Sensei really does write well. Anyways, I can fangirl about this whole time, but let's continue the chapter. So as we continue through the chapter, we kind of see Yamato as they're kind of telling the story to Momonosuke, and even Nami's kind of retelling the story to Tama about about Ace, and how like he's Luffy's brother. And to see Tama kind of upset, you know, kind of like, oh my god, all this time, like I figured that, you know, Luffy was being like an asshole about it. He's like, no, like, did I offend him? And Nami just kind of reassures her that you can't really offend Luffy. If you did, he would make it known. Like, when it comes to Ace, like, Luffy will always love him, and kind of like sense that if you really did make him mad about the whole situation, of course he would have said something. And it kind of makes you it's kind of like what everybody's saying, like Luffy's kind of taken over the legacy. And I know I'm jumping around here, but we go to how Yamato and Momonosuke is even like, wow, there's a person who would have came to Wano to rescue it. Like, who is this person? And they kind of like reiterate that it's Luffy's brother. And we're not done with the flashbacks here. And what's so cool about that we're not done is we see Marco's perspective on this. When him and Zoro are fighting King and Queen, which I'm fucking hyped for. I hope the next chapter we see, like, I really do hope this. I really hope we see Marco and fucking Zoro, like, well, Zoro speeds off, but I really do hope that Marco just handles King. I don't think he's gonna handle Queen. I don't know who will fight Queen, but I from what I believe, I think it's gonna be the Supernovas versus Kaido and Big Mom. I'll save my predictions for chapter 1000 when I do my 1000 video with a couple of my friends. I want to get people on it, but that's for the next video. Let me continue with this one. Sorry for the mindset. I jump all over the place. Okay, so as we keep going, we have Marco's flashback, and Marco's flashback is so fun because it kind of shows like how much Odin meant to the Whitebeard pirates. We have fucking Whitebeard literally reiterating, do you know why there was no second commander? Do you know why that position had never been fulfilled until you? It's because that was Odin's spot. And it's just kind of like that little thing when, like, you go out with your homies and there's that one homie that, you know, I don't know if anyone has ever lost a person, but there's always that one little thing that someone does. They're like, damn, so and so used to do that all the time, and it's like, that's their thing. We don't do that. And it's so cool, like, when you meet a person that kind of takes that spot and earns it and doesn't necessarily just settle in it. It's just magical. And see how, like, how much Ace wants to save Wano naturally just inspires the whole crew. Even like Marco is like, oh yeah, bro, we've always wanted to go back to revenge Odin. Like, that's something we've been wanting to do. How everyone's like, if you go back, bro, you know, Pops gives us the red light and the green light, we'll all fucking go back to Wano. Just makes you think, damn, bro, like, what if the Whitebeard pirates were there? What if they had Odin's back during the whole trial of the boiling oil? Like, what if they were there to, like, at least put a little dent? What if Whitebeard told Kaido, you don't touch Kazuki Odin, he's my son? Like, if, like, I would have just been like, fuck, dude. Woo. Little things like that just make me jittery just thinking about it. But we keep going through this chapter. It was so cool to see that stuff. But now the big reveal. This big reveal right here. I did not expect it. I didn't expect it. I always thought Kaido was a dragon. I always thought it made sense. His whole crew have dragon fruits, and they're dinosaurs. I was like, okay, I guess dragons are kind of like the dinosaurs ish. I guess. But no. Oda Sensei doesn't make it that easy. Oda Sensei doesn't give you what you think you know. He gives you what you've never thought you know. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's so crazy how he sets it up, and you're like, oh, of course. Like, you're already expecting it, but you're like, It's Oda. Is it gonna be the way I expected it? Oh no. Oh no, everybody. We did not expect this. Boom. Big Mama reveals her debt to Kaido. The very debt that Kaido owes her for. And she's like, I gave you. Remember this. Remember who fed you, homie? Remember who fed you? The fish fruit. The what? The fish fruit? All this time, Kaido was never a dragon, or as Tekken would say, a duck. He was a fish. And so people who don't know the legend of the koi fish that swims up the waterfall, just play Pokemon, catch a Magikarp, and evolve it. It's Gyarados. And technically, I guess Gyarados is a dragon, although it's flying water. I don't know. I'm not here to play the semantics, but in the legend, a fish swims up the waterfall, and the gods granted the power to and turn into a dragon. So that just makes me ask the big question: is when Kaido first got the fruit, was he just a koi fish? Do fish fruits allow their devil fruit users to like be able to breathe in water, even swim, even though the salt water is supposed to, like the seawater is supposed to cancel the devil fruit? I have all these questions. I don't expect for episode chapter 1000 to answer it, but if it does, I'll be happy. But I'm really excited for what's gonna come in the chapter 1000. I'm gonna do a special video with my friends. I'm gonna add them. We're gonna do like a cool Zoom call. I want to be able to have like a fresh reaction with it. It's gonna be a big video. I'm probably not gonna edit too much on it, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much. This is the episode of One Piece chapter review. I'm gonna start trying to do more of these reviews for certain mangas. I can't promise you which ones. I'm not gonna tell you which ones until I start, getting it through. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Peace. It's your boy Papi Wolf saying much love.